Did you know that anemia affects about 30% of women globally who are of reproductive age? Anemia is frequently associated with total weariness, which can range from finding it difficult to breathe after climbing a few stairs to yawning in the middle of a crucial meeting. It is a condition where you don't have enough red blood cells to meet your body's oxygen needs. Folic acid, often known as vitamin B9, is a crucial component that improves oxygen delivery and gives you energy. Why do we need vitamin B9 if not to treat anemia? Why do expectant mothers require folic acid? What source do you use? Are there any obvious indications of its deficiencies? If so, what follows? We'll talk about all of that and a lot more today. Why is vitamin B9 necessary? Why is vitamin B9 necessary? 1. Folic acid during pregnancy can prevent birth-related anomalies. According to studies, getting enough folic acid can help prevent abnormalities in the neural tube. The baby's brain and spinal cord are formed from the neural tube. It is one of the early phases of baby development and typically occurs in the first few weeks after conception, usually when the woman is not aware that she is pregnant. Doctors advise taking 400 mcg of folic acid daily because of this. You never know when wonderful news will come knocking on your door. After all, the most treasured wish of expectant moms is to cuddle their kid and show them all the love and care you can. They want to protect the new life they are bringing into the world with everything they have. So why not take advantage of every chance to protect your baby's health? Try boosting your folic acid intake to avoid developing any unfavorable health conditions. Protects your nerves and preserves your memory. 2. It protects your nerves from harm and preserves your memory. Cognitive impairment has been linked to low vitamin B9 intake. Folic acid has been associated in studies to cognitive decline and a higher risk of dementia, a neurological disorder that impairs memory, coordination, and social abilities. Additionally, there is evidence that suggests increased folic acid intake has helped with Alzheimer's treatment. Alzheimer's disease is a brain ailment that involves the loss of brain cells, which causes the brain to shrink. This is a rather serious problem that interferes with your brain's ability to communicate with your body and can have negative effects. Alzheimer's patients are tremendously perplexed by everything going on around them. If untreated, they lose the ability to recall even the most minute facts, the whereabouts of their personal belongings, and can hardly recognize their loved ones. Prevents cardiovascular disease. 3. Vitamin B9 protects against cardiovascular conditions. Did you know that your heart hates a specific amino acid? It's homocysteine, IC. Homocysteine is just as bad for your heart, even though it doesn't happen as often as other heart-damaging substances like sugar and salt. When proteins are converted into amino acids, it is created. Homocysteine is further broken down into smaller forms by folic acid. But what transpires when your body's folate reserves are depleted? In this scenario, homocysteine molecules cannot divide and the majority of them are free to circulate throughout the blood arteries. Blood clots brought on by higher blood levels of this amino acid can harm the arteries. Your heart's blood flow may be affected by these blood clots. A stroke or heart attack happens when your heart is unable to maintain the pressure. According to studies, taking folic acid pills can help you lower your homocysteine levels and ward off cardiac issues. 4. Prevents diabetes as well. Next, did you know that folic acid also shields against diabetes? Given that diabetes has become a widespread condition worldwide, you or someone you know may already have it. In fact, this ailment is so widespread that more than 37 million Americans currently live with it, and 1 in 5 of them are unaware of their condition. So yes, it is rather common and, let's not forget, just as hazardous. It ranks as the 6th most common cause of death in the U.S. Diabetes is a disorder where the body has trouble converting the sugar in food into energy. In this situation, insulin, a hormone that aids in the absorption of sugar from the bloodstream, becomes ineffective or is unable to do its function. Studies have indicated that taking a folate supplement can help you better regulate your blood sugar and maintain stable glycemic levels. Evidence points to vitamin B9's importance in lowering insulin resistance and improving the body's sensitivity to sugar absorption, both of which are essential for preventing diabetes. Signs of folate B9 deficiency. Women with pre-existing diabetes are advised to take 600 milligrams of folic acid daily if they are planning to get pregnant or are already pregnant. Let's now examine the symptoms of a folate deficit. Sometimes the signs of a vitamin B9 shortage are difficult to identify. However, recognizing them and taking action quickly can prevent you from making repeated hospital visits. So be on the lookout for these things. 1. We'll start with fatigue. If your daily routine becomes too much for you, and it feels like you get fatigued in the midst of the day, then, my friends, this may be a sign that your folic acid levels are low. 2. Irritability is the next potential problem. Have you recently noticed yourself becoming overly fussy? You are prepared to attack a coworker the moment they make even the slightest error. Low vitamin B9 levels may be the cause of the irritability you have been experiencing. 3. Insomnia comes in third on our list. You've been up all night for no apparent cause for the past several nights. Even if you do fall asleep, it is possible that 5 minutes later you will still be awake and wondering why you aren't sleeping. Insomnia, a sleep issue that can make you feel exhausted the next day, is what's causing this. 4. Depression is another symptom of a folate shortage, as is the inability to quit reflecting on your past errors. You're stuck in the past and unable to overcome your inner demons, which keep making you feel pessimistic. Your mind has been overtaken by depressive ideas, and you are struggling to deal with them. You may be exhibiting indications of depression if you start to lose interest in routine activities and lose your temper easily. 5. Cognitive decline. If you tend to forget things more frequently and have difficulties recalling fundamental information, this may be an indication that your vitamin B9 levels are low. It can also result in serious neurological consequences like dementia and Alzheimer's if left untreated for an extended period of time. 6. Finally, mouth sores. An oral ulcer, also known as a mouth ulcer, is a sore that appears on the inner cheeks, lips, tongue, gums, or palate. This is an important indicator of a folate deficit. Nothing is worse for a foodie than not being able to enjoy delicious cuisine. So where can we purchase folic acid? Where can we purchase folic acid? A wide range of foods contain folic acid. There are countless alternatives, from small almonds to emerald green leafy vegetables. Folic acid is found in abundance in the majority of dark green leafy vegetables, fruits and fruit juices, nuts, beans, peas, shellfish, eggs, dairy products, meat, poultry, and grains. The foods with the highest levels of folate are Brussels sprouts, liver, spinach, and asparagus. Beef liver, black-eyed peas, avocado, mustard greens, kidney beans, green peas, tomato juice, orange juice, crab, peanuts, papaya, eggs, and oranges are some further examples. The government issued instructions to manufacturers in 1998 to ensure the addition of 140 mcg of folic acid per 100 grams to enrich bread, cereals, flours, cornmeals, pasta, rice, and other grain products because cereals and grains make up the majority of foods consumed in the United States. Therefore, cereals are the only source of a considerable amount of folic acid in the American diet. And after learning from similar attempts, emerging nations have also launched fortification programs in their individual regions to boost the population's intake of nutrients. For greater amounts, you can speak with your doctor or a general practitioner and ask them about acquiring a prescription, or you can purchase folic acid tablets from your neighborhood pharmacy. Different functions that vitamins must do in order to maintain the body's health and functionality. They do the most when it comes to safeguarding your health, from battling illnesses to improving your energy. Tell us in the comments section below.